Lord have mercy. All right, now listen. I know it's late. Let me tell y'all something. We work a full-time job, and anybody in here, y'all got to send y'all donations into the show if you want me to be, retired and do this full time. Okay, you know, you got to do it. So, people are saying, "Why you go live late, Wiley?" Because I'm at work. Okay, I'm at work. All right. All right. I'm at work. Okay. If you don't want me at work, I gave somebody the actual amount of that I told this person to give me $20,000 per month and I would leave my job and they blocked me. But they said, what can I do to get you on the job? So I gave them an amount. And I said, well, let me just play with this person real quick because I know they're not going to do it. So I told the person, I said $20,000 per month. And they blocked me. But you asked me a question. This is why when you ask me a question, I'm definitely going to answer it. Now, we go live over there on Station here before we go live over there on YouTube to let everybody know that we live because unfortunately, YouTube does not send our notification to every 28,000 people that follow our channel. They do not notify everybody. Station here, great. Everybody be notified when I go over on Station Head, right? Everybody be notified. I know it's late because I work. So we're going to get an earlier time, all right? Y'all got an earlier time coming. Or we're going to do daytime show as well. But I'm just so happy if you can't watch the show live, watch the replay. And I'm so happy that I see people send me texts and they send me emails. They're watching at home. They're watching at work. They're watching the replays. And we see our numbers. Our numbers are high. Usually we used to make videos and we only get 500 people, 500 views, 1,000, and we're averaging almost 10,000 views per video, So I greatly appreciate y'all for watching the replay. I greatly appreciate it. Now we have a full show today, all right? A full show today, and let's get into the topics. Let's get into, you know what? It's somebody that I want to talk about. I'm just going to open up with this T.S. Madison because I was just watching T.S. Madison's show and she was going off. I didn't even put her in the title, but let me say it. She was just going off of her show and she was going off against Mr. Holmes. Did I say his name right? Corey Holmes. Corey. She was going off on Corey and she was going off on Michelle ATL. She was really going off on Corey because Corey called her a man. Now, T.S. Madison, you see how that felt when he misgendered you and called you a man? Please listen to T.S. Madison because I want to read her. You were upset, you were mad, you were angry, but you misgendered Michelle ATL. You called her a man. You constantly post Gary Coleman as a Reed. But if somebody called you by your name, by Timothy, you always say, why are you calling me by my dear name? Or don't misgender me. But you misgender Michelle Etienne. But when a man misgendered you, now you mad, now you angry, now you upset. But what was that energy when you were talking about Michelle Etienne Brown? When you misgendered her? I'm not understanding that. And homegirl, you said you want to make it in Hollywood. If I never see Denzel Washington going off on his critics, drinking liquor and cussing people out because they said the movie flop. Girl, if this is the job that you want to go and you want to be a celebrity, then learn how to take the criticism. You're going to have critics, okay? Yes, you in movies as well. Not saying that Michelle Etienne not going to be in a movie. Not saying that Wiley not going to be in a movie. Just because you're in movies now don't mean that we're not going to be in a movie. I hope when I become and be in a movie and in a blockbuster movie, I hope it don't flop. I hope it be number one. Okay, you can't be mad at the people because they said the movie flopped, and you're getting angry and upset. I thought you was a celebrity. I thought you was above the YouTube stuff. And then you keep saying as a read, well, you just have a YouTube channel. You started on YouTube. Actually, you started on a porn site when you was butt naked, raw, going in people raw with no condoms. And that's where you had your start at. But would it be right for mainstream media to say, girl, we don't want to work with you because you ain't nothing but a porn star? So you had your right, you had your start from some places. And then you're back on YouTube. Okay? Going live. Roasting and gagging. Obviously, you ain't making that much money because you're still going live on YouTube. So don't talk down to YouTube. It's a lot of successful people on YouTube making millions and millions of dollars. And they don't have to act and only have 10 lines or 4 lines in a movie. If you are a celebrity, T.S. Madison, if you are above the fray, T.S. Madison, why do you respond to people on YouTube? Make that make sense. The reason why you responded to Michelle and TLN is because she told the truth that the movie flopped and you got embarrassed. You thought you wanted to hear the accolades. Like, oh my gosh, T.S. Madison is in a movie with Miss Lawrence. That's what you wanted, but you didn't get that praise like that. I wonder, why didn't you have that energy for that white director when he said the movie flopped and straight people didn't go see it? YouTube is trying to read people, but you should have been coming over to the Wiley Show doing an interview, and we could have talked about the movie, and we would have sent hundreds upon hundreds of black folks would have went to the theater. But you didn't do that because you thought you was better than the Wiley Show. You thought you was better than all these other shows, these other black YouTube shows. You thought you was above that because you in Hollywood. But you got a reminder that it flopped. Because a lot of people that I talked to on the street and on YouTube, they didn't even know about the movie, that the movie was out. So you can get angry, you can get mad at Michelle and Tillian all day long. The movie flopped. You were angry at Mr. Corey because he misgendered you and called you a man. You were upset about that. And you should be upset about that. But keep that same energy when you misgender a black woman. Now, I know you upset because your movie flopped. I know you think you're above it all, and you keep dissing YouTubers. Why do people, every time they make it in Hollywood, they want to diss the same platform they got their start? I just don't understand that. YouTube is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's a lot of successful millionaires that's making a lot of money off of YouTube. And to say, oh, you're just a YouTuber, excuse me? But yet you was slinging that 12-inch peen, putting in people butthole raw with no condoms, spreading God knows what. And then you get booked for HIV prevention convention. But yet, you done multiple videos with no condoms. None of the people that you work with got tested. No telling what was spreading. So, you can be angry all day long, T.S. Madison, but this is the job. You're going to get people that are going to talk about you. It is what it is. And if you can't handle the criticism, pack up your bags and stop trying to be a celebrity. Pack up your bags and stop trying to become a movie star. The higher you go up, the more people are going to talk about you. Everybody is not going to sing your praises. That is not how this world works. Why don't you look up at Beyonce? Because you credit Beyonce so much because you want Beyonce album. I never see Beyonce go live and drink liquor and go on a whole rant cussing people out because they said the movie flopped. Multiple people said Beyonce album was trash. I didn't see Beyonce go live, hook up her mic, her and Solange going off and cussing folks out. She didn't do that. She released the album and she moved on. You, T.S. Madison, can't stand when people roast and gag you, but yet you can roast and gag everybody else. I'm not understanding, sister. Keep that same energy. Okay? Movies flop. It is what it is. But you should have listened to me. You should have went on these YouTube streets. You talk about YouTubers, but YouTubers like myself have power. And we can put it out there. Y'all go support this movie. And you could have came on the show and people would have came and support that movie. But no, T.S. Madison. You didn't want to do that. You went to white folks. And guess what? They didn't even go see your movie. Ouch. You went to all them white people. White gay people. Didn't even support it. So, I just have to say that. I'm just saying. So you can go and you can get mad at Corey, you get mad at these other people. T.S. Madison, you can't handle criticism. So you want to argue with everybody, but yet you go and you want to be a celebrity. Celebrities going to deal with critics. That's just how it goes. All right, let's move on to another topic. I just had to do that. Ryan Henry will no longer be on Black Ink reality show with tattoo artists. Y'all remember him? He was the one that slept with his best friend, girlfriend, and slept with her and gave his best friend. The best friend that was battling cancer. This man decided to sleep with his girlfriend during that time. So he will no longer be a part. This is his last season being a part of, I think it's Chicago Inc., if I'm not mistaken. So he will no longer be a part of that. I'm not a big fan of Chicago Inc. I've never watched that reality show at all, but I heard that he have community ping. The people that I talked to in Chicago say he have great ping. So he's no longer going to be a part of the show. So I don't know who they're going to have replace him. So we are definitely going to move on. I don't know, but he is no longer going to be a part of Chicago Inc. All right. All right. Let's talk. We have Brandy here. Shout out to Brandy Norwood. I am a huge fan of Brandy. It was reported that she was in the hospital because of a seizure that she had in her home, and they rushed her to the hospital. She did release a statement that I do want to read to you all today because I was so worried about Brandy and about what she was going through that I want to read the statement that she wrote to her social media. She said this quote: "To my beloved fam, friends, and stars, thank you for sending love and light my way. I am following doctor's orders and getting the rest I need due to dehydration and low amounts of nutrients. Thank you for your prayers and support. Grateful for you all. See you soon." So we definitely are going to keep Brandy in our prayers. Again, you must take care of yourself. Don't be trying to overdo it. I know Brandy have been working so hard, and of course, she had battled with an eating disorder and all of that. So sometimes you don't want to eat. You have to eat. I know she don't want to be overweight and a thick girl, but you have to eat a meal, and that's something I had to do. Because at one point, I said, you know what, I'm not gonna eat today, or I'm not gonna eat 3 days in a row. And I was getting all dizzy, almost fainting. So you have to eat. It's just about eating the right thing. So make sure you eat your meal. Cook you some. You're rich, so you can have some geese. Do they eat geese, or is it duck? No, eat some duck. Eat you some duck. Cook you some collard greens, some fried chicken, baked chicken, macaroni, spaghetti. You have money, so you can hire the best cooks and give you the best meal every day. You can eat in the morning. Eat you a good breakfast, some bacon, some pancakes. Come on now. Come on, So, because I eat, man. What is it? People eat rabbit. It's she from the South. Her family's from Mississippi. Eat you some nice French toast. You know what I'm saying? You got money, so you can hire the best cook. She ain't got a scramble. She can hire the best cook everywhere to eat you a good old lamb chop, with some gravy. So you need to eat. You know what I'm saying? Eat you some nice noodles, with a good some chicken breast in the noodle. with some lemon pepper. It's a lot that you could be out here eating. You don't have to be out here not eating because you have to eat. We need protein in our body, so you're gonna definitely need it. So you want to keep that slim shape, but you definitely need to drink a lot of water and stuff too. You have to drink water and stuff like that. Definitely drink water because this is why I keep water. I got a water at work. I got water here. Definitely have to drink water and stuff like that. And eat you a nice turtle. Okay. But thank you. I'm just saying, eat you a nice turtle. Do they eat turtles? No, they don't eat turtles. They eat rabbit. I think rabbit, possum. I think some people eat possums. So some people eat alligator. Alligator. Eat something that gets you the neck bones, turkey legs. You know what I'm saying? So just go ahead and eat and get them nutrients. Get you a nice orange and apple and a banana. All of that. Okay. Eat some fish. Fish. Eat you a nice fish. I sometimes I don't even like saying fish because a lot of women get offended when you say fish. But eat you some perch, some nice salmon, fish. Definitely would be good. Okay. Some oxtail, nice, a good T-bone steak. I'm just naming. I'll even get hungry. Some chicken drumsticks, chicken thighs, the chicken breast. Eat your nice breast. Ham. Go eat some ham. All right. I'm just saying that. I'm just naming all the meals to do that because I love me some catfish. Fish. I love me some good fried fish with some spaghetti and some garlic bread and some nice cold water. Okay. So she got it. Somebody said chicken wings are expensive. Brandy got the money. Brandy is worth millions of dollars. All right. So we definitely are going to keep Brandy in our prayers. So we definitely have to talk about that. We definitely going to keep Brandy in our prayers. Okay, Cynthia is getting a divorce from her husband. This is another her husband, that's Jamie Foxx. Cynthia is going to be getting a divorce, and I feel so sorry for Cynthia getting divorced. This is her second failure as a wife. So that's obviously a failure for her. So obviously, and I want to say this to Cynthia. I know I said I was going to say this in the DM, but I said, what I said on my show. This is why you have to be a good wife and learn how to be submissive. A lot of these wives that's making money don't know how to be submissive. They're making the money, they're making the bread, they're making multi-million dollars, but they don't know how to cook. They're not submissive. They don't want to give up the yoni. So they just get into this masculine energy and they end up single. A lot of men don't want a masculine woman. A man want a woman that he be able to be the head, and she want a submissive wife. We don't want a masculine wife. We want a wife that's obedient. And a lot of women, they feel like they can't be obedient to a man when they make money, when they on television. And what you're going to end up, you're going to end up lonely. You're going to end up by yourself. This is her second failed marriage. So obviously she don't know how to pick men. Obviously she's probably masculine in the home. Obviously she probably said, you can't tell me what to do. I make my own money, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to end up single again. So she probably was very disobedient to her husband. And we're definitely going to see how this definitely going to work out. You're supposed to be obedient to your husband. You're supposed to cater towards your man. She probably don't know how to cater towards her man. This is the second failed marriage. And probably her yoni is whack. If you get into another relationship and, in it end in a divorce, probably the yoni not working. It's probably broken. So I'm definitely was saying, Cynthia, take a break, learn how to work with yourself to be more submissive, and see how this definitely going to work out, and definitely be obedient to your husband because you're supposed to obey. I know it's a lot of women out here don't like to obey their husband. A lot of women out here take away obey from the vows. when they give the vows, and I don't understand it because when I get married to my wife, she got to be obedient to me. If she's not obedient, I don't want her. If she's not submissive, I don't want her. If she's not a cook, I don't want her. If she don't know how to wash clothes, I don't want her. If like yoni whack, I don't want her. You gotta have those. You gotta have those characteristics, and that's something that happened with our girl Erica Banks. She was too masculine. She talking to her man like he's one of the homeboys. No, that's your man. You supposed to call him baby. You supposed to call him sweet thing. You supposed to, cater to him, not call him gang gang. What is that? So of course, Cynthia, this is your second failed marriage. So I'm looking at Cynthia. I'm looking at her. This is a failed marriage. And so obviously she's a failure. And so a lot of women out here is upset about me. And most of the women that are angry at me, I guarantee if I ask them a question, are you single? They're going to say yes. And that's why they're single. I guarantee you, if you're submissive, if you're obedient, all right? If your yoni is the best, if you're a good cook, if you're a good submissive wife, if you know how to clean real good, right? You know how to take care of the kids, you know how to be a good woman, a helper at home, then you will have a good husband. So obviously, if you don't have those characteristics, you're going to end up like her. Like her, single, divorced. So we definitely are going to, keep her in our thoughts, in our prayers. And so hopefully she just take a break and stop rushing. A lot of times, a lot of women, they just rush. And these people that say hello to them, you ready to drop your drawers to get married. I'm not understanding that. Marriage, it comes that you need to get to know a person before you just drop your drawers and marry him. I'm just saying. So we are definitely open up the phone lines. I know a lot of people angry and upset with me. I get it. Be angry and upset with me. But I'm teaching you how to be a good wife. That's the problem. A lot of women out here, when they got money, when they got our food stamps, when they got degrees, when they went to college, okay, when they become leading Fortune 500 companies, when they get into leading roles in movies, they're more divorced now than they ever been. Now, when they was at home, when they was homemakers, making the kids, feeding the kids, and the men go to work, it was more successful marriages back then. But now the women they want to be the head. They want to be in control. And God did not make the woman to be in control of the man. Those are rules that God made, not me. Take your grievances up to the king, not to Marquise Wiley. I'm just saying. Okay? So that's why she's single. That's why she's divorced. Again, this is her second failed marriage. Monique, I love her. She's on her third marriage. And now she's more submissive, right? She's more catering to her husband. She called her husband daddy. She's obedient to her husband. And she's still married. That's what you're supposed to do as a wife. But when you chase the bag, you want to be the HBIC. You're going to end up lonely. That's the problem. You're going to end up lonely. Yes, you got a master's degree and a bachelor's degree and a doctor's degree, but you got a PhD, but you're lonely and single and divorced. I know you're going to get angry and mad at me, but I'm just giving my thoughts. You're beautiful. You're good looking, but that don't mean nothing if you don't know how to cook, if you don't know how to be submissive, if you don't know how to cater towards my manly needs. And if you don't like what I said, you can always hit the link and say what you got to say. But these are the principles that I believe in. If you don't like it, it ain't for you. You stay single. But any of the women out there, black women out there, white women out there, brown women out there, Latino women out there, you got to know how to be submissive towards your man and obedient. Okay? Just saying. She's divorced yet again. I know some women just mad at me. Who Wiley think he is? That's the type of wife I don't want. I can't be with a woman like that because you're not submissive. You're a little bit too masculine. If I want to be with a man, I'll be with a man. But if I'm with a woman, I want a woman to be submissive. Get in the kitchen and fry me some chicken. Scramble me up some eggs. I don't care you got to read a script because you're in a movie. You're a married woman, so cater to me or you're going to get dumped and divorced. Baby, I'm on the show. I'm on the show. I ain't gonna be able to cook you no fried chicken. Well, I'm gonna have to divorce you. I can't do it, baby. I can't give you no loving today. I gotta go run a marathon. I gotta divorce you. When I get married to my wife, she gotta be obedient. And so that's what I have to say. And I know people are going off on me, and I get it. I get it. And this is why typically a lot of them are divorced single, right? And I understand it. And then when they talk and how they talk a lot. You know, women don't supposed to talk that much, but a lot of women now they talk a lot. You know, you're not supposed to do all that talking so much and being a busybody. But of course, they don't like to hear this type of teaching. So of course, that's why they divorced single. All right, let's move on. And we definitely drop the link and let y'all say what y'all got to say. But I said what I said. Next topic, Bucket Dineva. He apparently it was rumors that he was suspended by Fox Soul, and of course Michelle T. Elliott, one of his biggest critics. I put it out there. Of course, Claudia Jordan came out with a long statement saying he's not suspended. We're good. Bucket Dineva, he personally gave me a statement in a via email saying he was not suspended from Fox Soul, so he wasn't suspended. So that was the rumor that was going on. So I'm glad to see him back. I'm glad to see him on the show. And of course, he was reading somebody calling him a low vibrational person. And of course, we had dived more into that. But it was a big rumor that really picked up legs that said he was suspended because he name dropped Nene Leakes. And of course, you see Sandra Rose. She picked up the story and all of that. So of course, I immediately emailed fucking Dineva. He responded back to us and said, quote, he was not suspended from Fox Soul. So that'll let you all know that I am a huge fan of fucking Dineva. I want him to go back with the wig. I'm not feeling this look. I'm feeling the wig. Okay, I don't know why when he stopped wearing the wig, I stopped watching. I want to see you with the wigs. I want to see the character. Okay, that is one thing about Tyler Perry. He tried to put away the dress and the wig and all that, and then money got loved, and he brought back Medea. So, fucking Dineva, I want to see you with my hair laid like Walmart or Kmart or something. I want to see you with your wigs, right? Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree? Do y'all want to see him back with the wigs? Okay? Do y'all want to see him back with the wig? I want to see him back with the wigs. Okay? That's just my person. My hair laid like T.S. Madison smothered in gravy. You know, I miss that. Me personally, I miss that. I'm just saying, do y'all miss him with the wig? Oh man, do y'all miss him with the wig? So see, some of y'all right now, y'all angry, y'all can't even say nothing. Okay, y'all right now, y'all can't even say nothing. Upset and angry. All right. Well, we thank y'all. Love you so very much. He was more entertaining with the wig. Love you, and I just gave my opinion. All right. Don't cuss me out because I was professional with fucking that even. And I like him on the show. He makes the show. Claudia, I like Claudia. Don't get me wrong. I like you, Claudia. Okay, but you're not the show. I like fucking I need to make the show. And the other guy that's on there, what's the other guy that's on there? He's good. He's all right, but fucking I need to make the show. Claudia, she's okay. I like her. I like you, Claudia, and you're an amazing actress, underrated actress, by the way. And she know how to be submissive to her man. That's what she do. She I don't know. But I like the show. Okay. Who was the other guy that's on the show? Al. I like Al. You know Al Reynolds. He's okay. I like Al. I give Al. I like him. I like him. All right. Now we need y'all to hit the like button, cause I ain't gonna get into this Cardi B stuff if y'all ain't hitting the like button. Now come on now. Come on. Hit that like button. If you're a real woman and you a business woman, hit that like button. If you're a real man, hit that like button. Wake your kids up to say hit that like button. So we like Al. Is Claudia single? Claudia, you single? Let me hit her in her DMs. Is she single for real? Is she single? I thought she was with the real estate guy. She's single? Is she single? She broke up with the real estate guy? Wow, she broke up? That's another one. Probably masculine. Okay. She probably thinks she's the boss. She probably thinks saying that she don't need no man. Probably can't cater to her man. I'm just saying. I'm telling the truth. The thing that messed up a lot of women to keep men, they start to go to school to get an education. Right? Nothing wrong with that, but you still got to cater to your man. They started to make a lot of money. Sometimes they make more money than the man. That messed them up. And then they come in the house, they bring that energy that I run this, and you're going to end up single. Now, she's a beautiful woman from the outside. Beautiful woman. But she's probably masculine on the inside. On the outside, she's just as feminine, great energy, looks good, look like she smells good, but she's probably too masculine. She probably have that bossy type energy in the relationship. All right? That's probably what she get. I remember Bishop T.D. Jakes said something about it, and people got mad at Bishop T.D. Jakes, and he told the truth. And most people that got mad at Bishop T.D. Jakes were masculine black women. Black women, they got all these degrees, but they don't got no man. They man is it a shoebox. They man is that's their man in the shoebox. They got to connect it to the charger. That's their man. And they go into these big boring meetings. They go home. They lonely. They're in a nice mansion. They got to go in their shoebox or greasy up their fingers and play with themselves. That's exactly what they have to do. Just as single. You educated, got money, but single, alone. You in that nice California king size bed, single. Don't no straight man want a masculine woman in the bedroom. I'm telling the truth. If he wanted masculine energy, sister with the degree, sister with the 6-figure income, he will date a masculine man. You supposed to be feminine. You're supposed to cater and help your man. Cater to your man. Be obedient to your man. I'm going to definitely talk to Claudia. Let me see. Where's Claudia at? I'm going to definitely talk to her and see why she's single. And give me the tea. I know they're going to send this to her. And she probably going to talk about me on Fox Soul. But that's okay. If she do, we will definitely respond to her. But everybody's saying that she's single. Let me go on her DM and ask if she's single. Let me ask her. Let me ask her. Hey Claudia, this is Wiley. I was just wondering, is you single? Because I thought you was in a relationship, but people telling me on YouTube that you're single. And if you is single, I'm so sorry that that happened. But you are a beautiful woman, and hopefully you meet you a good man. So if that's true, if you're single, I don't know because you are beautiful. All right, peace. All right. So I reached out to her. I left her a voice note. Okay, left her a voice note, and I don't know if she's single or not. But if she is single, tell me why you single. And she gonna tell me, well, he ain't want to do this, and I got goals, I got dreams, I make all this money. He ain't got it. It's gonna be all about her, all about what he not doing. It ain't gonna be nothing about her, how masculine she is, how she not being submissive. And I guarantee when I talk to him, he probably said, Wiley, you right, she wasn't being submissive. Okay. And see, this is another woman that said this. Wiley, stop. Who cares who got a man as long as they have peace? I am married saying this. I make six figures. She's probably single. But if he could leave. I still would be winning. No, she's saying that now, but I guarantee you she's submissive. If she's not submissive, I guarantee you, JB, in the next year or two, you will be single and divorced. If you're telling the truth. If you're telling the truth, you're probably giving me this masculine energy to show these other women that are single and divorced. Oh, don't worry about if he leave, whatever. But in the house, what you want to eat, baby? You want some scrambled eggs? You probably just submissive with that six figures. You probably just submissive in that house. Okay. And she probably letting y'all know on social media, oh yeah, well, I don't know what he's talking. I do know what I'm talking about. I keep it real. Okay. Now we will drop the link and y'all will be able to call in. Okay. All right. You're supposed to be submissive to your husband. Wiley side, you're supposed to be submissive to your husband. You're supposed to. I don't know. They don't want to listen to me. I get it. But I'm gonna move on. We're gonna definitely drop the link. But how many likes we get? Because we ain't got no enough likes. Ain't no use to me continuing the show. Child, liking the button is free. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Come on, moderators. How we doing with the likes? I wish I could go to commercial break. We looking for advertisers. If anybody got a business, got commercials, hit us up in the email, wileyshow@gmail.com, so I can go to commercial break. Because this has been a good time to go to commercial break. Okay. All right. Let's get to 200 likes, people, before we get to the other. So if you are a six-figure woman, you do not own a rose that need batteries. Let's real, but not too much reading. Right? So while if two men are married, which one is supposed to be submissive? The bottom! I don't want no masculine bottom. If I'm in the, okay, we talking. Y'all want me to talk? Okay, let's get to 200 likes. Come on now. I don't want no masculine bottom. If I'm the top, you have to be a feminine bottom. I don't want no masculine bottom. That do not turn me on a masculine, muscular bottom. That don't. Absolutely not. You got to be feminine. And I'm the top. I'm supposed to be working and providing for you. And then the bottom, you're supposed to be cooking my food and being obedient. If we're in a married relationship. But I don't want you. You a masculine bottom. I don't want you. You get out of my way with that. You look like a wrestler and you are a bottom. No. In my mind, bottoms are, not muscular, but it's shaved, but feminine, but a little dimmer down with a little nail polish, a little dimmer down, a little film queen, dimmer down, feminine, average her type. All right, let's move on. And you got to be obedient. All right. Let's move on. Ooh, these people is mad at me today, but I'm just telling the truth. You can't be mad when I'm just telling my truth. Okay? You cannot be mad at me. I'm just telling my truth. Cardi B had her 30th birthday party celebration. And a YouTuber by the name of Armand Wiggins was in attendance at the party. He got there super, super early. They were still setting up equipment because he did not want to have not standing on a long line. But I thought you are Armand Wiggins. You're a celebrity. Everybody know you, so you should show up when the party is popping. You don't have to show up when they up there breaking, still cracking open the liquor bottles and all of that. But he showed up extra early, right? For Cardi B 30th birthday. But it's some controversy in this birthday party because, I thought I would have been embarrassed being turned away, but no. Somebody got turned away and they was embarrassed. And not embarrassed, but they were a celebrity. Let us play that audio real quick. Give me a second. Jamie Foxx couldn't get inside. Jamie Foxx couldn't get inside. We not good. It was too much. They didn't let an Oscar winner in the party. Now, who was that bootleg security that she had? See, who was that bootleg security that she had at the door? See, this is what you get when you allow a former stripper to hire her homegirls on the stripper pole and to be security guards and not hiring professional folks that will understand and know an Oscar winner like Jamie should be an honor and a privilege to allow him in the party. Then you get Armand Wiggins. He's supposed to be a rap superstar. Ain't nobody checking out that rap song with double plastic. He took a picture of Cardi B yoni. You seen the lip of her crotch showing on the picture. He taking pictures. All you see is Cardi B black yoni. Crispy black yoni. I'm like, who would take a picture of her yoni, the lips of the yoni, and it was black? He took that picture. Now, why would he do something like that? Embarrass Cardi B. And of course, me being messy, I tweeted Cardi B and I called her record label and I tried to get a response on her publicist, didn't get a response. But I'm like, why would y'all allow this man to come to y'all party to take a picture of her lips, of her crotch, of her yoni, of her coochie? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Then we zoomed into his look. And let me show y'all. Because he had on some Balenciaga boots. Looking like he was ready to go serve in the Army, in the U.S. Army. This man show up in the summer of L.A. with black Balenciaga crotch boots. Show up looking like he's ready to do left, right, left, right, left. He's looking like he's ready to go to serve in Afghanistan with these Balenciaga boots. Why would you wear something like this in the summer? I'm not understanding it. Who told this man to put this on that looks sexy? Then the man had on a white sweater, knowing that he's musty. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm just putting it out there. I said, why would he wear something like that? But he's thinking that he's above, he's so fat. That ain't fashion. That's a hot mess. I can understand you had on them boots if it's like a blizzard outside, then you got on some boots and a sweater. Because the party, it was so cramped up like sardines And then you could smell the odor from Cardi B crotch because it was zoomed in. I know it smelled up in there because you got liquor. And then this is the stuff I don't like. Cardi B did something that was not sanitary. She decided to put whipped cream down her mouth. She had her lips all on it, lips and tongue all over it. Then she put it down Armand Wiggins' throat. He was so happy. All of the cum that she take, all of the peen tape that she take, all of the urine, whatever she doing, all the lips of that, it go down his throat. And he wonder why every time he go live on YouTube, he's sick. I got a cold, y'all. I can't go live. I got cramps. You got all that. Because you allowing all that bacteria. Because if your crotch, you Mexican, you got a black crotch, that's a lot of bacteria. And he just taking it down. I said, I would have did that. If Cardi B, listen, Cardi B would have did that to me, I'd have slapped that out of her hand. You ain't putting that down my throat and you put your raggedy lips on there, I would have slapped that out of her hand. You ain't putting that down my throat. Ain't nowhere in the world putting that whipped cream. You put your nasty lips that you got out, put after you get through sucking on outside that community peen that he gave a sweetie and everything else that's walking with a yoni, and you think I'm gonna put that on my mouth? No. And I'm not hating. I'm not mad. I'm just giving a review of the party. I'm not even mad at them boots. I'm not mad at them boots if that's the boots he want to put on. I'm not mad with them boots. If he want to put on them, I want to go to the United States Army boots. That's with him. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that. If he ready for war and ready, and you know what I'm saying, to go for the LA SWAT, I can understand if he was a part of the LA SWAT. But he's not a part of the LA SWAT. He's not a police officer. With them boots, it look like he's an LA SWAT. Look like he's a security guard boots with them boots on. So I'm not being jealous. I'm not hating. We wish him all the success, but I guarantee you he's gonna come on YouTube. He's gonna be sick. He's gonna have cough. He's gonna have the chills because that's a whole lot of Rona went down his throat. I saw, and it was I said, why would y'all have that party in a one-room shack? Why? It was so crap. Cardi B is an international superstar. And she had it in a one-room shack. Then I wasn't the only one that was saying what I was saying. I was minding my own business. This was sent in my DM that somebody that attended her party said this: Cardi B party was boring as F. Get a new PR. She deserved better. I left after 1 hour. She looked amazing though. Anthony for Bad Boys on Zeus, he said, HMU, when you want to have I guess he meant to say, hit me up, I guess what HMU mean. When you want to have a real party mamas, Cardi B, disputing my outfit at Wells Fargo, hit me up. I hate that she got weirdos working for her because they don't give a F about her rep. Y'all have y'all opinion, I have mine. Who cares? I'm Team Cardi. Oh, well. So, of course, that person went there and said the party was boring. Right? So, I said what I had to say about it. I could have went out, and if I would have took a flight to LA, I would have been outside with Jamie Foxx, and I would have got a Jamie Foxx interview. Okay, I was like, Jamie, let's forget this. Let's go to your house and have a party. Hey, we can just have a party. I'm like, can I get a ride with you? So I would have been out there interviewing people, right? But people thought that I was angry because I didn't get at the party. No, I had to work. So there's nowhere in the world I would have spent all that money to get on a flight and to be in that cramped place like that. No, I'd have been outside with the media and interviewing people, right? So again, I'm not upset at all. I didn't cry because I didn't get invited to Cardi B party. No, I'm just doing commentary. Armand Wiggins is supposed to be a celebrity. He's a rapper, okay? He got on Balenciaga boots, okay? Cardi B is celebrity. These are supposed to be celebrities, right? These are two rappers. One rapper sell millions. The other rapper, he does what he does, right? So I'm just giving my opinion. And if you don't like my opinion, so what? It's my opinion. Okay? All right? Can y'all hear me? And if you don't like what I have to say, call in. This is my opinion. Most of y'all say, oh, he's just trolling. Mm-hmm. Jamie Foxx got turned away. I'm like that. Jamie Foxx said, you know what? No, I ain't coming back. If you turn me away, you think I'm coming back? I respect it about Jamie because her security should have been better. Talking about deposit your. I wish I would deposit my check to something like that. You wearing them boots like that, like you ready for war. Only thing I'm gonna deposit, give you a salute, a 10. Like when you put that on, I'm ready to get out of attention. I'm ready to parade rats. I'm ready to ready to serve. You know what I'm saying? And I saw all of this, and then we seen lovely T. She was there. No bass. Now this is the same lovely T that always gets sick. I'm just saying, I'm just giving my commentary. She gets sick. She ended up in the hospital for a couple of weeks. She was there with no mask. Why would you go there with a compromised immune system with no mask, with all them germs? So when you come back and you say to your lovely T people that you're in the hospital, I'm going to remind you, why was you at that party stuffed up with all them people and all them germs, knowing that you got a compromised immune system, knowing that you got to pop you a couple of Percocets? Why are you there with no mask? And the Rona and the monkeypox is running around rampant in this country, and you was there. So when you come back and you say, I'm in the hospital, y'all pray. I will pray, but I will remind you once you get healed. Stop going to these parties crapped up with all them germs. I said what I said. If you don't like it, I'm sure telling the truth. Okay. Here we go. Let's let y'all talk. All right, there you go. Tommy, you there? You unmute your mic. I know your mic is muted. There you go.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Listen, before we get on Carter, I got to talk to you about Cynthia. I think you're doing way too much, Wiley. Because for real, how is it her failure when he was the one who cheated on her?
Man cheating when you got wacky only. Man cheat when you're not. And I guarantee you, the woman that he cheated with was more submissive to his need. Claudia is the type of, not Claudia, Cynthia is the type of person don't want to be catered to the need because you already got this money, you already solidified. And I guarantee you, the woman, probably a Becky, probably knew how to cater to his need. Men need to be catered to, right? And you as a woman got to cater. If you don't cater to your man, somebody else will. And these are facts. Just my opinion.
So having money and an education is masculine?
It's nothing wrong. I know a lot of people that have money and education. They're submissive to their husband and they're submissive to their boyfriend. But some of these women, when they get those degrees, when they walk across the stage and get that master's degree and that PhD, and they run these Fortune 500 companies, they forget that they are a woman. You're supposed to be submissive to that man. And a lot of women don't want to do that. And that's why they end up single. That's why Monique ended up single multiple times. And so now she's submissive, and now she called her man daddy. Now she caters to her man needs. And a lot of women is upset by that because they don't cater to their man needs. They think they the man and they in charge. They feel like if I make the money, I'm in charge. I ain't catering nobody. I ain't frying no chicken because I'm tired because I work. And that's why you're going to end up single, in my humble opinion.
But why is it okay for the man to be insecure about a woman not being submissive?
For me, that is what I'm not saying that the man had to be insecure. What I'm saying is the order of what women's supposed to be in the household as a wife. I'm just giving that order.
But that order is not what it is today. Women can work. Men can work at the same time. It's a balance. A marriage is not submissive. It's a partnership.
Absolutely. And you as the partner is supposed to be the submissive partner. And I agree with you on that. I'm not saying not to be educated. I'm not saying not to get a job. What I'm saying is you to be submissive.
But there's no partnership if one of them is submissive. Partner is equal.
Again, that's what you say. And I understand what you're saying, but you're supposed to give that part of that equal equation. You're supposed to give that submissiveness to that equation. If you're not giving that to the equation, you're going to be dumped like she have been dumped. This is her second failed marriage.
but you're blaming that on her when it was the man that cheated. This is the issue.
Issue is, I want to ask her, why did he cheat? He probably cheated because her yoni probably was whack. Another thing, she probably wasn't submissive. So I just definitely have to give my opinion on that. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, Wiley, you a mess. But okay, now Cardi B. Listen, I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised at all that Lovely T was there. So I guess those rumors about her being on Cardi's payroll was true. But my thing is that Cardi B, she has the mindset of a stripper, and that's just what it is. I was not shocked when our mom posted that picture of her yoni. This isn't the first time she's done this. We all know what happened with the taxi, and we'll just leave it at that. But my thing is that once a stripper, always a stripper. She's gonna always have that mindset, and I'm kind of surprised it's boring because Cardi knows how to throw a party. She knows how to get wild. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I it's quite surprising to me that people thought it was boring. But my thing is how are you gonna reject Jamie Foxx just because he brought a few people with him? Who cares? That's Jamie Foxx. He's a talented actor. He has an Oscar, and this is just further proof that she's not grateful for anything in her career. She It's just further proof that everything was handed to her because you should be grateful that Jamie Foxx even went to your party. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Cardi, you're doing too much, and you just need to stop and just be grateful for the things that you have. And that's all I gotta say. Why? Thank you.
Thank you so very much for calling in and giving your opinion. People, when you do call, when you hit the link, make sure you unmute your mic so we can definitely bring you on. And these are definitely the shoes that he had on. Yes, how you doing?
Hey, Wiley, this
Say
is
now.
Alan. Hey, listen, good show tonight. I think you're doing a fantastic job, and you is cracking me up. But let's talk about this topic for tonight's show. Let's talk about T.S. Madison. I haven't really been catching up with T.S. Madison lately. I don't know. You said that she's been saying a lot of things about the trans community, about the other person not identifying with how they identify. I don't know exactly what's happening with T.S. Madison. She had a show on Fox Soul called "Turned Out with T.S. Madison," and it's no longer there anymore. I think that it got. I don't know if it got canceled, or if it got paused on the first season, but I'm not for sure why. But it's not T.S. Madison's fault that the movie did flop. Maybe so in a way because people didn't watch it. Like you say, she didn't go on YouTube to the YouTubers and to promote the show. If she had, we probably would have watched the show. I only knew about the show because you actually mentioned it on your show. Now, am I going to go watch the show? Probably not. And so it is what it is. Now, moving on to Ryan Henry. Like, Ryan Henry is from Black Ink Crew, Chicago. Now, I did watch that franchise. I think it was very interesting. I think that the people that are there not there no more, like Charmaine and some of the other people, I don't really watch as well. So it's kind of unfortunate that he's leaving the show, kind of like Caesar from Black Ink Crew, how he got demoted from Black Ink Crew because of the whole video of him beating the dog allegedly and abusing the animals. And so he's not going to be on the show anymore. So who's going to run the franchise? I don't know. It might be an end to Black Ink Crew altogether. Now, I'll talk about Brandy as well. It's sad. Brandy was in the hospital. She's a vocal Bible, and I wish her that she gets well. Ray J recently posted that he wanted to allegedly jump off the bridge because he's going through issues in his life or whatever. And it's sad that Brandy's in the hospital as well. So Ray J, I need for you to be out there giving you flowers, and I need for you to go to the hospital to visit your sister and make her well, because anytime you're in trouble, she's there by your side. And I think it needs to go both ways. I also want to talk about Cynthia Bailey. Now, Wiley, you talking about this whole submissive thing, It's true in a way, but I think that, Cynthia Bailey, I don't think that she's the marrying type. I think that her longest relationship was with not Greg. What's his name? I forgot his name. But she was with him before she got with Mr. Hill. And there was a video that's swirling around Instagram of a lady being pulled off of being pulled off of Mr. Hill while she's doing like a backflip at the bar or something. And so everyone noticed that recently Cynthia, she dropped the Hill off of her name. And so she's actually come out to confirm that she is in fact divorcing Mr. Hill after only 2 years of marriage. Now, is she going to be on Housewives? We don't know for sure, but Annie needs to give her back a piece so we can figure out what's going to happen. Now, with Funky Dineva, I don't know. You said that he was in a suspension. I don't know if he got suspended, but I know that he wasn't there for one of the episodes, and they had Gary with the C on there, and Gary with the C was not funny to me at all. I don't think that he was good for that particular show. I do like Al Reynolds. I do like Funky Dineva and Claudia Jordan because they are a great duo and they give a great show. And so I think that, Funky Dineva is great. I actually met Funky Dineva on Jason Lee's show, Gagging with Jason Lee. He came on one time, and Funky Dineva had said that he liked me on Jason Lee's show. So I do like Funky. Let's talk about Cardi B's party. Now, Wiley, I got some tea allegedly, because Jason Lee was at the party and Armand Wiggins was at the party. Sources on the street and word on the curb is that Jason Lee was giving like mean eyes, mean mugging Armand Wiggins at the party because they both were being at the party with Cardi B, and so they both obviously ran to each other, and apparently Jason Lee was mean mugging Armand Wiggins the whole night. Now, I don't know what's going on with Armand Wiggins and these boots that he's got. I think he's been kind of hanging around Kanye West too much, wearing them little black boots and them little Croc boots too much because it just didn't fit the outfit that well, Wiley, you on the show alleges that he allegedly does a little white powder every now and then. And so our mom posted on his YouTube, he said something about like COKE. And so I thought that was really funny that he said that and did that. I also want to talk about Jamie Foxx. Now, I don't know why Jamie Foxx was not invited into the party. He is a superstar. The security should have went personally and found Cardi B and said, hey, listen, we got Jamie Foxx outside. He want to come to the party. Can he get an invite? And just let him in. Now, I think it's sad that he couldn't get to the party. Now, while I'm going to give my opinion on Cardi B, I think that her light and her fame is starting to fade. Cardi B's light is starting to fade. She already lost the Call of Duty deal, and she's getting to all those lawsuits with the girl with her allegedly beating up the bartenders, and she has to pay out some money to them, unfortunately, because of this whole situation. And so I think that Cardi B trying to throw this party, well, just because it's her birthday, number one, but also two, because she want to be back out there in the spotlight. But unfortunately, I think that Cardi B's light is starting to fade. Her celebrity is not there anymore like it used to be, and she's out there trying to fight people now and pull up on the block, and she's going back to the Cardi back on the block in the old days. She's not being a superstar. I don't hear Beyonce clapping back at everybody got something to say, or out in the street trying to fight someone because they don't like Renaissance, and it's just becoming too much.
For me, I don't think that Cardi B celebrity has changed. I think that she need a better team. Whoever planned this party was on coke, because Jay put this at one room. It wasn't even a massive venue. It was very small. So, and then for her outfit, why would you put an outfit that show half of her coochie? And Armand Wiggins took a picture of that. So I just think overall it was not planned out for a 30th. This is your 30th party. Where were the performances? Where are the people performing at your party? This is your 30th. You only turned 30 one time. So it didn't feel like a grand thing at all. It felt hood and low budget and rushed.
Riley, you know why it was low budget? Because Atlantic Records was not a part of the party. Atlantic Records has been a big part of Cardi's push and money. And the fact is, Lizzo is the face of Atlantic now. Atlantic Records only sent Cardi B a bouquet of flowers on her 30th birthday. Back in her past birthday parties, Atlantic was behind her, was pushing for her. They're spending all the money for Cardi's party. Now Cardi is not having access from Atlantic Records so much, so that's why she had to use her own money, her own budget, because she doesn't have the money like she used to.
I also want to say this though, but Cardi, unless she's lying, but this is what she wrote on her social media. She said, made it to 30 with 2 cribs, 6 whips, multiple properties, and blessed kids. So if you have all of this accumulated wealth, you can afford to have a better 30th birthday party. I'm just feeling like the whole plan out was terrible. It was embarrassing to embarrass Jamie Foxx like that, because it blew up like all of the noise was on that because he is an international celebrity. And it just wasn't planned out right. I don't know who Cardi B. She probably had Hennessy. Is her sister named Hennessy running this party? And it was just ghetto. It was ratchet. It wasn't planned out right. She should have had a professional team planning out her 30th that know how to plan parties. This was terrible.
Yeah, but also what I want to see, where is the picture of Mom Wiggins allegedly posting her yoni? I looked on Twitter, I didn't see anything.
The picture is you have the okay. I'm gonna post the picture on my Twitter, but the picture is out there. Shout out to Malago Grams and shout out to my radio people. They said, "Wow, this the picture." Like you literally see half of her yoni on the picture. And people were definitely talking about that. And I saw it. I said, oh, wow. And I immediately tweeted Cardi B. Of course, he tried to delete it, but it's out there.
Yeah, I saw the picture with him getting the whipped cream from Cardi B. Now, you know, Mom Wiggins is probably going to clap back at you next week about this whole yoni picture, Wiley. So you better be prepared for the smoke.
If he's well enough, because why can't he just clap back the same day? Why do you have to wait a couple of days and stuff like that? And I hope that I am praying that Lovely T don't get sick. I pray that she be well, but she's one of the ones. I'm in the hospital for about 3 weeks. I need some Percocet because they wasn't wearing no mask, and people need to be clear on that the Rona is still out here.
That is true. Well, I have to say today I went and got my second booster shot of Pfizer because, you know, it's going to be a tough flu season. But that's all I got to say, Wiley. Thank you so much for having me on your show, and you did a good job tonight.
All right. Thank you so very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yo, shout out to Zaydan for calling in. Okay, we're going to go to the next caller here. Will, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, yes, I can. I can hear you. Yeah, I just wanted to just comment, on because I just feel like your comment about Cynthia Bailey was just a bit ignorant because it seemed like you didn't do any type of research because from what I read from multiple sources, she Mike, her husband, never cheated. You're making statements about her not being submissive. Okay, if you look at, when she was married to Peter, Cynthia, she's a very submissive woman. And the fact that you would sit here and say that, okay, like it's something wrong with her, because she has failed marriages, sometimes relationships don't work. Then you sit back and, it's just, you're just criticizing, just putting women down. And it's like, normally, I like you because you do, come across like you have some sense. And I understand you have to be, funny, and that's your personality. But to sit back and just be so ignorant, and I was just floored by, your commentary on that, because it's like, I'm like, where did he read any of this stuff from? Multiple sources, and she never made no statement about, okay, it was cheating, and then you're saying, okay, then her vagina must be trash. I mean, what is that about? Like, I mean, why are you putting down this Black woman?
It's my opinion, and I'm not putting her down. She has been put down twice, two failed marriages, and I'm just a commentator, and I love Black women, especially the submissive ones. I'm going to always give my statement in a comment about the situation. Now, regardless of how it is, she had two failed marriages. So obviously she's the problem. Maybe she don't know how to pick them. Maybe her yoni is whack. Who knows? It could be multiple reasons. But what I'm preaching here is saying that women must be submissive towards their husband. They must be submissive. And I looked at Erica Banks. She lost her man because she was too masculine. And so this is something that we are talking about. And if you don't like what I have to say, that's okay. You can always call and we can have dialogue. But I'm just giving my opinion. This is her second failed marriage, and we yet giving commentary on that failed marriage.
Okay, but number one, okay, you're talking about Erica Banks. Her man came out and made his statement. We're not talking about Erica Banks. Okay, that's an ignorant woman. We're talking about Cynthia Bailey. There's no statement that she said, where there was any cheating. Okay, you're saying that. Okay, how? Okay, so what proof do you have to say that she's not a submissive woman? If you watch Real Housewives, you've seen her be submissive to her husband, Peter. You've seen that. So where is this coming from? So it seemed like it's your opinion, but your opinion is ignorant.
Well, you just said that Erica Banks ain't nothing. She's trash, she's ignorant. You say all of that, and you gave your opinion. This is America, right? The last time I checked, this is the United States of America. And it's a such thing as freedom of speech. And I will always give my opinion about the situation. And you asked me, where did I get it from? I got it from my gut. I feel it in my spirit. She looked like a masculine woman. She looked like she's not submissive. Now she looked feminine by her outward appearance, but on the inside, it's a dude in there that want to be catered to because I make all the money. I'm on television. I have all these degrees. I have all these successful businesses. And you have to understand, yeah, you do have that, but you must be submissive to your man.
Left the season of
she left. She was fired from this. They wasn't renewing her contract. She lied to y'all and said, well, I'm not coming back. She wasn't renewed. And so what did she say? I'm leaving. No, baby, you wasn't renewed. Your storyline was boring. So maybe now, because she's not submissive and all of this, maybe she can use that and it would be a good storyline to tell her. Maybe they will give her a contract back. But I'm just giving my opinion. She had two failed marriages. And obviously you have to point the finger towards her.
That's an ignorant statement. Because, I mean, okay, again, sometimes you come across like a smart guy. This right here is just completely just dumb. It makes no sense. It's a very ignorant statement what you're saying. You're saying that she's not a submissive woman. You cannot prove that she's not submissive. Okay, we've seen her on television. She's a very submissive woman. Matter of fact, she come across as if she's docile, somewhat. So where's this coming from? Then you're saying, oh my goodness, her sex this and sex that. You don't know that. No man that she has been with has made a statement about that. So it's your opinion, but it's a very ignorant opinion.
Well, again, that's your opinion. We just gonna have to respectfully disagree with it. I just have my thoughts. I do believe in the order that a woman's supposed to be submissive, and I do believe, in my humble opinion,
you have no proof of that, Wiley. You have no proof.
You don't have any proof that she's a good woman. So
because she's on TV. We've seen her be a good woman. We've seen her be a good woman on TV. Are you kidding me?
That is just for show and all of that. But in her real life, I don't believe that she is submissive. But we're just going to have to agree to disagree, because you have your opinion about Cynthia. I have my opinion about this lady that have 2 failed marriages.
Okay, one of us have the right opinion, and one of us just have an ignorant opinion. Good night, Wiley.
That's your opinion. But I'm going to have mine. Okay? Just like Armand, it was his opinion to put on these boots. He had to put it on. Was it good? It's up to the public to decide. Hello, Miss Maria. Is that correct?
Miss Marie.
Miss Marie, welcome.
Hi. So I just want to have a really open and honest conversation.
Okay.
Can we please have one?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
Okay. So I just wanted to comment on the Cynthia thing real quick. Mike this is his 3rd failed marriage. So he had 2 failed marriages before her. So I don't know if it's just her or if it's both of them. I don't know. I just had to say that. Because I know you were saying it's her 2nd, but it's his 3rd. So it kind of looks bad. As far as Cardi B goes and Armand's situation, Wiley, you was just praising that girl a couple days ago trying to go to that party. So what is that? Why are you hating on it? I'm not hating. If you went to the party, would you still be hating on it?
I would still give my thoughts. I would still give my honest opinion, most definitely.
Well, I don't think it's like this.
Jamie could come in. If I would have saw her Punani being shown on picture, I have to talk about that because I'm a commentator, I'm a comedian. So I have to do something.
But you're hating on everything about the party.
I did not hate on everything about the party. I just gave my thoughts about the party, and it's just my opinion. Just like when Jamie couldn't get in, right? And they said, "Well, you can come in. You can come in." No, you can't. You can't diss an Oscar winner and then say you come in. No, he said, "Man, F that." So I have to do commentary on it because they laid it out this way.
I get the commentary, but why? But my thing is, think about it like this: her party next year. Do you think she's going to want to invite you if you're dogging her party this year?
If she don't, guess what, ma'am? She don't not invite me. I hook up with Jamie and get invited to his party. because you know he's gonna have a party to compete with. Ma'am, that's not gonna make me feel no type of way if I don't get no invitation to these celebrity parties because I'm not obsessed to become a celebrity. I never said I wanted to be a celebrity.
No, but
I never said I want to run ever celebrity.
certain circles,
I would troll and say, invite me to the. I'm just trolling, kidding. In the words of my president Donald Trump, I'm trolling, kidding. It wasn't that serious. Well, you said you want to go to the pier.
Okay,
Listen,
so
if
you're
I wanted
trolling.
to go to the party, I could have took a flight, went there like everybody else, and snuck their way in if I really wanted to be there.
Well,
but I was just kidding. It was
well. Since we're having an honest, conversation, I just want to say I wish you would have went. Because the way you acting now, I know you would have. If you was trolling now, you really would have been trolling.
I really would have been trolling.
You would have been telling us all the tea.
Because
I wish you would have got in that party.
That's what it was, and I know how to get into places, right? You know how to talk your way in and pretend to be somebody else, right? I gotta, you get you another ID with somebody else's name on it, and boom, get in there. It's not hard. All right, I got a couple of cousins that know how to do all that. But what I'm saying is, the way that this party was delivered, it was giving me low vibration. It was giving me tacky, ghetto, ratchet. And that's what was produced, and I had to give a statement regarding that. And when I saw
you think it's the building that made it ratchet or what?
Yeah,
or the people?
It was crunch up. And then when I saw this, I said, okay, I gotta talk about it because the way he was wearing, he was dressed like it was winter, right? Mine was just like it was winter. This is LA is hot. And it's and I'm not wearing no sweater.
Hold on. You saying he wore them shoes?
Yeah, he wore that. That's what
he did not wear them Crocs.
He did have that on. You didn't see that, Belle? Did you get into the picture?
No.
You didn't get into the picture. You didn't get into the.
Where is this picture at? I like the way our mom be dressing.
Yeah, you have to go again. I posted on Instagram. You go on his Twitter, and his own audience was talking about the shoes. Some Armand, I like you, but I didn't like the shoes. And of course, I'm doing commentary, right?
I like both of y'all. I really wish y'all would get along because y'all together would be unstoppable.
We one day maybe get along and stuff like that. Maybe we'll go out for some nice hot dogs, or maybe we'll be at the next Cardi B party. You can take a picture of her.
Think about if y'all teamed up and had like a show every Friday. That shit would be lit.
I think it would be lit. I'm down for if the money makes sense and stuff. Or maybe next year we can go to Cardi B party. We can all be crumped up.
See, there you go.
And I can take a picture with lovely tea and stuff like that,
and some yoni,
and some yoni, and I can hook up with Jamie. Get in his DM and hook up with Jason Lee and stuff like that, and everything. But I'm like Tasha K when she said this. She's not trying to get to these celebrity spaces. I'm not, when I go to sleep, like, dang, I want to go to this party. No, I'm not that obsessed for parties. I don't even party in my real life because I'm not a party type person. I'm not a club type person. I'm not a bar type person. I'm just a person that I say, hey, I am a commentator. I'm doing my job. I'm making you laugh because I never hardly heard you call in. This your first or second or third time calling to the show before?
This is my first time calling in.
This is your first time. So obviously what I'm doing is right because it touched your soul to hit the link.
Oh, it touched my soul, all right. I had to.
That's why I'm here. I'm just doing my job. And people say, oh, I'm just doing this so y'all can be energized, entertained, and I go home. This is not church. I'm not Bishop T.D. Jakes. Get ready. I am a commentator. I give you comedy. This is what I get. And then a lot of people don't like it because they're going to say, he's a hater. He will never be invited. Okay, I understand that. That's your opinion. But I'm always come on my channel and give my opinion.
Okay, well, obviously I like your opinion. I've been watching you for a few weeks now. I started watching you when you was on Storm show because I watched Storm.
You did,
and
yes.
And then you had went on his show, and I'm like, who is that? So, but I had heard about you before then, but I didn't know who you was. So I'm like, I'm gonna go over there and check him out. And then I just really, I really like your content and stuff. I think you're really funny. You keep me laughing and stuff. But when it came to this, I was just seeing you the other day talking about Cardi invite me to your party, and Cardi's
invite me. She couldn't invite me. I don't know why she wanted that. Schemo, her friend, which was at the party, rap career never got off the ground. He used to get on the phone and say, I don't know why Cardi ain't promoting my rap records. We interviewed him. He was at the party with her mom. But that Cardi's supposed to be your friend, but she ain't helping you put you on musically. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to give my opinion in my house and give my opinion about the situation. And then when I get invited to these celebrity parties, then people can talk about my dress. They can talk about my clothes. I get it. But a lot of people can't take when Wiley says something. I just don't understand it. Because these people are supposed to be celebrities, like T.S. Madison is supposed to be a celebrity, and here she is dragging people like Michelle Etiele and Mr. Corey, the comedian. I'm just going to give my opinion about the situation. I wish her nothing but success, Cardi and her beautiful family. But I do want to say, I do not want my wife showing her yoni on.
It was her
party.
outfit. Her outfit kept messing up. That's what it was.
As her husband, you supposed to leave like, baby, change your clothes. You ain't wearing that. You ain't wearing. You wear you a nice skirt that come to your ankles. You gonna cover up. Wear you a nice thing. Get your holy Bible. This is how you gonna be. You ain't dressing like
Get you a holy Bible.
You know, you got your.
Would you expect your man to have a holy Bible? Come on.
Most definitely. He ain't gonna be showing his business, showing his ass.
Oh, your man can't go outside without no shirt on, or he can't.
No, he gotta have a shirt on because I don't want people to see the deliciousness of my nigga. If that makes sense. Cover up. She showed her whole yoni. Now you mean to tell me flies? All this air, flies, germs, all that in there. And women, y'all, it's like an oven. You got all that aired out with all that people, all that yoni just creeping through the creases. So
I mean, you gotta keep it aired out.
I know, but at a party with all that germs, okay.
With all that germs.
Now when she go when she go there and got a yeast infection, don't come here and talk about Wiley. Yeah.
Listen, if you would have went to the party, would you have wore a mask?
I would have had a mask. I would have had a mask on because it was just so many people. I definitely wouldn't have done this. She would have threw some stuff down my throat. Absolutely not. There's rumors about her lips that she got some stuff, and I'm not putting it in my mouth at all. I'm not doing it.
But she went to court and proved she didn't have it, though.
That's then. That could have been an old record. I ain't doing it for somebody that used to be a stripper and a prostitute, and you think that I'm gonna put that whipped cream on my lips?
Say that. Don't say that.
No, she did. She said Evelyn get some money.
She wasn't a prostitute.
Hey, she said Evelyn get some money. It was a man said that he got set up and he got robbed because he thought she was gonna give him the yoni. That's what that man said in the interview. It is what it is, but she was a stripper. So there's no way in the world, those strippers, they do little things. I'm just saying. And she got a man with community peen. Now, mind you, she's probably licking on that peen, right? And you got a man that always cheat on you, right? And you think I'm going to put that whipped cream down my throat? Absolutely not.
I mean, I get that. If they all sharing out the same thing, I probably wouldn't have done that either. But I think it's for the experience of it. Like they could say Cardi B put some whipped cream down her throat.
And then you can tell your doctor, well, Cardi B did put some stuff down my throat. So that's probably why I got the bumps. That's probably why I got a strip throat. That's probably why I got mucus coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying here. Remind he always be, I got to go to the dentist. I got an infection. Oh, I'm sick. I can't do a live for a couple of days. Especially, I hope that, Lovely T didn't do that because she's the type of person, she got a compromised immune system. So you're going to do that and with no mask? I'm just saying, I'm just giving my opinion. And if people don't like it.
I mean, no one wears masks anymore, though. I don't really blame them because ain't nobody wearing masks like that. No, at least not where I'm from. We don't wear masks around like we used to.
I feel you. Well, thank you so much.
But I just had to call in. But I do enjoy your show.
It was so good getting you to call in for the first time.
Yeah, I'll probably be calling in more. You was cool about it. I thought you was gonna yell at me some more.
Oh no, I don't yell at the callers because I understand I'm doing a job. My job is to entertain you. My job is to create conversation, and you're supposed to call in and give your thoughts. I will never get angry at a caller. You just give me your opinion like I'm giving mine. And if Cardi B called me today or text me today, I'll be at our party. I'll be put some of that yoni juice whipped cream down my throat. Put that yoni in my face. You know what I'm saying? Since you showed it, let me smell it.
Wiley.
Since you showed it, I'll be trying to smell it because you got it out there. See.
Now you would have got beat up by Offset.
Then I get beat up by Offset. And then that would have been ultra viral. I'll be rich because I'm a store. I'll be on TMZ. I'm going to show up with my neck brace, with my eye patch.
I cannot. All right, Wiley. Well, I'll let you go. You have a good night.
Well, thank you so very much. You have a wonderful night. Thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, we got another person here. So let's bring them on. How you doing?
It's Damo. Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
It's so nice to talk to you. Last time I talked to you, I was so nervous. It was the first time I had ever talked on any platform at all. And I just appreciate you for bringing me back up. I appreciate everything that you have going on. I appreciate your unbiasedness about everything, even though people want you to be biased and pick a side. I appreciate you just give your full honest opinion about shit. And I just want to say some things. I just want to say one thing to the people in the comments. The thing is, if you ain't really if you're not I don't sit on nobody's platform who I really don't like and I don't agree with. So you can always scroll on. Like you don't have to leave no hate messages, or you got to get that hate out your heart, because that shit stresses you out, and it makes you ill, and makes you kind of die prematurely too, when you just hating on a person for no reason. You hate on a man that you don't even know, against a woman that you don't even know, and she don't give a fuck about you. And so what I was also about to get at is that Armand don't let you come onto his platform. I'm just gonna say his platform has become a Cardi B fan page, is what it has become. You can't go on there and say anything against him or Cardi B. And I see now tonight why you can't get on there and say anything, whether it's factual or not. He will completely hang up on you and block you and delete you off of the live stream, because he needs to get into those parties. So what is definitely given is sympathy and payola, and he's on a payroll, because this is the second or third or fourth party he has made it to. And that's why you can't get on his page and voice your opinion about anything that is not dick sucking Cardi B. And I can't dick suck it, and I can't do it. I can't do it. That girl is she's foul, she's lame, she does a lot of foul, lame shit. Her career is coming to an end, and that's on her, and that's on her, and that's on him. And I really just okay. I really just I can't do it with these people who feel like they celebrities, and he feels like I'm brushing elbows with this person. You brushing elbows with a whole nother human being. We are all human. Who gives a fuck who you brush your elbow with? I don't give a fuck about brushing an elbow with nobody that piss, shit, and bleed just like me.
I feel you.
But he really cares about that, and that really makes him just feel like he's like the like. And I don't give a fuck. Feel yourself if you need to feel yourself. Do your thing if you need to do your thing. But you ain't got to shit on nobody else. And you lose supporters, and you lose motherfuckers that been fucking with you since day one, when you had blonde hair and shit, that was dealing with you then, because you're different now, and you change for money. And that's the type of shit that a serpent does. You weird for money. You will play the game for money. You will play the game to rub elbows with motherfuckers. And that's why you getting kind of pushed out. That's why you kind of getting pushed out. And that's why you want to bully and talk to the smaller guys and be all these little small motherfuckers can't touch me. But you will never speak Jason Lee name. You will never speak it.
I wonder why about that. But thank you, caller, for busting it out like that. Thank you.
Okay, let me get out of here. I'm gonna let somebody else get up, because I know it's tight in here. Okay. But thank you, Wiley. Like I said last time, I wish you nothing but peace, health, and wealth, and prosperity in this entertainment shit.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. All right. Bye. Yeah, we definitely about to bring the show to a close, because the Celtic gets gay. We okay. We're not gonna be bothered by that. But we thank her for calling in. But I want to say this, and I say this humbly. I wish everybody to success. I think it's great to see, YouTubers in the spaces with celebrities. I think that's awesome. I think that's great. But don't think just because you are in those spaces that the next person won't be in those spaces. All right. Okay. That's what I want to say about that. And I say it humbly. So you are like T.S. Madison, we're saying, hey, I'm in Hollywood. I'm in movies. Not going to say that Wiley will not be in Hollywood and be in movies, because when you started, you were a prostitute. You sold yourself. You sold your peen for a coin, and then you monetize your peen in the adult entertainment industry, and now you in Hollywood. So you have a testimony, but that does not mean Michelle Atielian is not going to be in those spaces. That does not mean Mr. Wiley is not going to be in those spaces. Okay. And so that's what I want to say about that, make that perfectly clear. And so when I see you an email, don't think, well, I'm not going to go on Wiley Show, because I went to your movie, T.S. Madison. I was there. I was the only man, the only human in that theater supporting you. You didn't repost my post. You didn't say thank you. You didn't say all of these things. But I'm just letting you know, you better pay attention to the Wiley Show and come on our show and let's have a conversation. And you need to humble yourself, because let me tell you something, sweetie. I'm going to talk about you if you do good. I'm going to talk about you if you do bad. As long as you out here doing some stuff, I'm going to talk about you. That's the same thing to my Wiggins. I'm going to talk about you when you do good. I'm going to talk about you when you do bad. I'm going to talk about you. This is what we're going to do because y'all talk about other people. And though they be coming by a crusty lip, cockeyed person like myself, all right? But I'm going to be able to give my opinion. And I'm giving you ready for the mainstream. So because when the mainstream talk about you, they don't give a damn about your feelings. So you must use this as your teaching. So when you make it to the mainstream, it will not bother you. Okay. So thank y'all so very much. This was an awesome show. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Shout out to the new callers that called in. Madison claimed to be one of the highest paid in the movie. She wasn't the highest paid in the movie. Stop that lie. She lying to y'all. Don't believe that lie. She wasn't the highest paid. But no many you ain't got no resume like that to be the highest paid. So stop it, sus. Stop it, sus. You can tell that to somebody else. You can't tell me post the check. Woo, this was a good show today. Okay, also to Station Head, we are still live over here on Station Head. So I will talk to y'all a little bit more, probably a good 10 more minutes more. Because I got to get some things together. I got some people coming to clean my house tomorrow. So I got to be up early for that. And I got to do pre-clean. I got to put all these clothes in the bag. I got to take it to the Goodwill tomorrow. So I got a housekeeper coming tomorrow to clean our house. And somebody said, well, why are you getting you have a housekeeper clean your house? Because I'm auditioning to being rich. Okay. I'm auditioning to being rich. Okay. So every once in a while I get the maid service to get the cleaning service to come in to clean the house. Every once in a while, I do that because I'm auditioning being rich. Okay, all right. So that's what I do. Okay, I can't wait until next weekend. Here it comes. I said I know that's right, and so that's what we're doing. So we do go out as well, and so we do that. So that's where we're practicing. So that's what I want. Sometimes I take a lift just because let me tell you something, and we're gonna move on. I'm reconditioning my mind. Sometimes I want to be driven around. Sometimes I don't want to be driving. I want to get in the passenger seat or behind in the back seat, and you just drive me around. So every once in a while, I get a Lyft or Uber to take me to the movies, or take me to. I get an Uber Black to take me to movies, and take me to out to eat. I treat myself like that. So when I do get the 600 million, when I do get it, you ain't gotta. I already know how to handle it. Already, I'll be looking at real estate deal, houses, business. I'll be looking at that stuff, riding around multi-million-dollar houses, looking at businesses, following people that got money, and I'm manifesting it, getting around people. I was just looking at Shaq, how he put his family, his father and his mother on salary. One day we'll be able to put our people on salary. So that's what we do. So you have to manifest it. Thank y'all so very much. Make sure y'all tune into the Wiley Show every time. We will be going live tomorrow. Make sure y'all thumbs up. Make sure y'all thumbs up the show. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I thank y'all so very much for tuning in to the Wiley Show channel and supporting us. And thank you all so very much for y'all support. I will see y'all in the next episode. It was late and we already accumulated 673 people. So let me know in the comments, how did I do? And I know y'all gonna read me in the comments. That's okay. We don't block nobody. We allow you to say anything you gotta say. If you got shoes like this, wear your shoes probably left, right, left. If them the shoes you got, wear them. It costs $600 some. If that's what you want to wear it proud. Okay, peace.